Hey everyone, just walked out of the theater from seeing the first Omen. This is an out of the theater reaction, non-spoiler as usual. Now this movie, I knew it was coming out, didn't hear a whole lot about it. They released a trailer, I saw the poster. It really wasn't on my radar, although I was going to check it out one way or another. But what really got me excited for this film was they released a trailer a week or two ago that was a retro trailer. I think it actually was last Thursday they released it. It might have been a little earlier. My timeline might be a little bit off. But it was like a retro-looking trailer with a retro-looking poster. And I'm like, you know what? I am going to see that opening night. So here we are. Thoughts out of the gate. I'm not familiar with the director, but she directed the shit out of this movie. I got to give her credit. The movie looks beautiful. It looks like it takes place in the same time frame as Dick Donner's The Omen, and I love Dick Donner's original The Omen. It's an absolute classic. I really enjoy that film, and this movie looks like it came out of the 70s. The way it's shot, it's a very beautiful film. It's very beautifully lit. The shot selection all works for me. It looks like an art house film almost, but it also looks like it could connect directly to The Omen. And being a prequel, prequels can go one way or the other. You know, prequels usually answer questions nobody's asking. And you really got to come up with something cool or original to really pique my interest with a prequel, because most prequels are just cash grabs. There's a few I do like, but overall, prequels are, not really necessary all that often. Once in a while, you get a good one, but like I said, usually, it's just a way for the studio to make extra money. So this movie takes place in 1971, and we're introduced to Sister Marguerite. She is going back to Rome. We see Bill Nighy, who's probably the most famous actor here, although everybody's great across the board here in the acting department. And our main lead, I'm not familiar with her. I'm gonna have to look her up now and see what else she's done, but she's really good as Sister Marguerite. And Sister Marguerite, we find out, is when she was younger, had issues. She was she saw things, and Bill Nighy's character really brought her back to the church and really made her understand that the things she was seeing weren't real. There's this girl at this orphanage that she's working at who has pretty much the same problem she had when she was her age. So she takes an interest in her immediately. And not to give too much away, there's investigations going on, trying to learn what's going on with this girl. There's this other priest who's been excommunicated, trying to reach out to Marguerite and explain what's going on. And it's an Omen film, so we know what has to happen here. But I gotta be honest, this movie, you could watch this movie and the original Dick Donner movie, and they intertwine pretty damn well. Now, this film, I will give it credit, is different enough to be its own film and justify why it was made. I will give it that. Now, this is a slow burn, okay? This is not, it takes its time. It's very deliberate. It unfolds in front of you, and it doesn't race to anything. It definitely takes its time. So if you're looking something with a faster pace, for something with a little bit more of a faster pace, this movie is not it. This is the definition of a slow burn. The movie's about a little over 2 hours long. Again, very beautifully shot. The director, she will definitely be somebody I'll be looking for in the future, whatever else she does after this. And, there's some really strikingly horrific imagery in this film. I didn't think it was overly gory, but there's definitely some scenes that you won't soon forget after watching it. I'll say that. I'll definitely remember some of the scenes, some of the stuff they do show you in the movie. Yeah, it definitely is a companion piece with Dick Donner's original without being a copy of it or just trying to give you the greatest hits. There are a few callbacks to the original Omen, even though this takes place before it. But overall, really, it's a pretty original movie in terms of it's in the same universe. We're going to the same places, but the way they go about it is definitely different than what we've seen come before in this series, in this franchise. So, overall, did I love it? Right now, I gave it a lot of positives. I have to think about this a little bit more, but my gut out of the theater, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's a very strong, very solid prequel to the original Omen. So 8 out of 10 for me for the first Omen. This rating can change over time. It could go up, it could go down, but right now I'm at 8 out of 10 for the first Omen. Are you interested in seeing this film? Are you a fan of the original Dick Donner, the Omen, and the series in general? Although Dick Donner's out of the original series was the best one. Leave a comment down below, let me know. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share this video. I greatly would appreciate that. I'll be back soon with some more reviews, but until next time, bye.